how do you do? Welcome. Hello, Cuddlefishes. I'm back from Offkai. I'm back. I am here to yappa with you. Hello, hello. Hello. Who made the intro? It was made. Well, it's my most recent YouTube video. It has the credits there if you want to watch that. I can't remember their usernames right off the top of my head. I got it made a little while ago. Hi, Kimty. Hello, Wilson. Thank you for your 10 stream streak. Congratulations. Hello, Oniling. Hello, Overlord. Hello, ICLAs. Welcome. Hello, Gintoki. Hello, Nord. I did go off, Kai. I did. I tabled there on Saturday. Hello, Simon. Welcome. Thank you, Bubba, for being a member. Let me get you your love beam. Yeah, I saw it after you left, and I was like, oh no, they left their signed postcard. But I wasn't sure if it was you or somebody else. So, it's with me again. Let me get you a love beam. Thank you. How are you doing? Did I have fun? I did have fun. I will tell you guys all about the fun that was to be had. And yeah. Hello, Mr. E. Welcome. Yes. I did have fun. I had a really good time tabling. I got to meet some fans, and like the vibes were very different from the last Offkai, to be honest. I really want to make it as a full weekend table. I don't know how I will be able to, but I really want to. I hope they will accept me this upcoming Offkai. Offkai has moved to spring now. They're trying out something different. Did you guys see that? I don't know if you guys saw that. Did you guys see the Hololive Dreams got released? I want to play that. And then I want to play Uma Musume. And I also there's a lot I want to play the new Uma Musume stuff. And I want to draw VTubers and make more merch of indie VTubers. And I want to play Hololive Dreams with you guys. And I want to so tell me what you want, what you really want. Yeah, spring Offkai would be awesome. I'm thinking it's gonna be awesome. I know a lot of people are upset about it because they don't think that it'll be good. Mostly because it's quite cramped timing from now until then for artists. I'm not sure about how I feel about the cramped timing. I think that like I don't really have a lot that I make other than original stuff, so I'm kind of chilling in terms of like, what do I want to draw about myself today? I do want to, oh, I didn't turn on the throwing. I do want to make merch of like some friends that are VTubers that had a really great event and it seemed like they had a good time, so I want to draw them. And I want to, I wanna draw more of me, and yeah. You joined, and of course, oh no, Twitch tossed you into an ad. No, curse them. Oh, I'm definitely giving them an earful right now. Let's be real, students who will effing drop a midterm if they really want them to. Yeah, a lot of students were saying, oh, I guess I'll be doing this during finals prep / during midterms. So that's awkward. I will say I was on semester system, and semester system you had finals in March and then your midterms in March and then your finals in summer, or like right before summer. And so I feel like it would be fine if you're on semester. I'm sure it probably sucks more if you're not on semester. Deheimer. Oh yes! Hello, Real Red Pen! Thank you for coming! Thank you! It was so great to see you too. I'm so happy I got to meet Cuddlefishes in real life. Crazy stuff! Oh my gosh, I got to see you guys and chit chat, and you guys came and say hi to me, and some of you and most of you bought my wares. I can't remember if everyone did or not. I was too busy chatting you guys up. Hello, Batata, welcome. Thank you, Gintoki, for your 3-stream streak. Whoa, wait. Whoa, wait, what? Let me also show you guys what my table looks like. Did I post a picture of it? Or did I not? I don't remember. Let me go check my Twitter. I don't like that Twitter reorganized their tabs, and now I'm confused. Also, guys, shortly after Offkai, now that I had a little bit of money made... I did post it! Now that I had a little bit of money made, I was so excited to buy a new dress that I saw dropped on Liz Lisa. And would you... Look at that! Both of the colorways that I wanted sold out. And I didn't make my decision fast enough. And now I want it even more. I don't know. What are you supposed to do? How can I win? Aside from that, I did find some keycaps that I'm particularly interested in, but have yet to justify. If anyone wants to fund my new keycap obsession, it's on my throne. It's like these cute pink yellow pink ones, which, like, guys, that's like me plus Ducky. I mean, Ducky isn't like a major colorway, but like this keyboard kind of seals the deal, you know? All we can do is cry in that moment. I was, you know, it's not the early bird gets the worm, but it's, what's the other one? You snooze, you lose. I snoozed for so long. I was like, I'll wait another day and think about it. I wait another day and think about it. And then it disappeared right before my eyes. It disappeared. So, yeah. Did you give me a goodie bag? I can't remember. I hope I did. Is it the one that had like the colorful little kind of felt bags maybe? I got a yellow one. I did not open my goodies yet from you guys. I'm still unpacking stuff. Did you have a box of colorful bags that were not see-through? Just goes to show you should have bought both. Everyone was telling me to buy both. And then I didn't. Yeah. Thank you, Kyoko, for your tier 1 subscription. Thank you. When Love Beam coming right up. Yay, good to know Merm got both. I didn't get both. In fact, I got none. Guys, I got none. Both of them sold out in the colors I wanted. They're both sold out in the color. Oh my god, I couldn't even get both. I have none. So I snoozed and I loosed, and then and then I'm coming to you guys and crying about it. Hello, Will. Welcome. I am talking about my weekend. Did I have cat ears? I have cat ears today. Velvet bag with dice inside. Okay, then yes, I did get it. I got it. Gotta buy ASAP. They knew you were about to buy and took them out. I knew it. The world is out to get me. The world is out to get me, guys. It's just not fair. Oh yeah, the other game I really want to play is Road to Empress, guys. I heard that Ludwig or something is some weird streamer is in the game for some reason, and people said that number 1 is really good, so I want to play number 1 and number 2, so I gotta see what that's about. Apparently. You snozzed and I lost! I did snozzed and I lost! Do not be like me, guys! Impulsively buy whatever you can! What I lose? I wanted this dress shortly after I had some disposable income from off-Kai sales, and I proceeded not to buy them. I was like, oh, I'll think about it. Yeah, I'll think about it. And then I thought about it for too long, and I got none of them, and then both of them sold out. Snost is a fate worse than death. I don't want a snost. I do not wish to be called a snost. Oh. Just by now? There is no now. The moment's over. It's gone. Procrastination's a really good way to save money. I haven't been able to catch streams in a while. I hope you've been good. I have. Thank you so much for coming by, Allie. Welcome. So yeah, that's what happened shortly after Off-Kai wrapped up. That's what happened today, just now, before stream, actually. Because the pink one was actually available this morning, and then, or well, this afternoon, and then just now, it's gone. It's gone. Gone now. I checked just now. It's gone. But yeah, what is it? Aside from that, if you guys want to check out the keycaps that I've been interested in and I have yet to justify, and you don't want me to be snost, I set them in there. It's on my throat. I'm worried about the keycaps, but also like not really worried because I feel like this keycap people seem to be mass producing them, so I'm like, they're probably there. Hello, Teacup Raiders! Why didn't my alerts work? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. There's supposed to be a fancy little sound and everything, and it didn't work. Hold on. Thank you for the raid, Clary. Welcome. How was your stream? Hello, hello. Awi woo! That's me. Awi woo! Awi woo! I screamed a lot. My voice is hoarse. Oh no! Oh no, your voice is a horse! That's terrible! I mean, who do you even go to get that fixed? Where? The vet? The doctor? Nay! Oh no! It's happening! Anything but the horse! Oh no! She's turning into a horse, girl! We cannot save her anymore! Whoa, you voice and But yeah, that's what I've been up to, guys. But let me tell you about my weekend. That was my like immediate after weekend events. Is I sold out of the thing I wanted to buy. Right, my alerts. Surely they are working now. Let's check. Events? Wait. Oh, where's the picture? What? Where are my alerts? Okay. Maybe they'll show up later. Huh. Okay, let me tell you about day 1 Off-Kai. So Off-Kai, day 1, I had work in the morning, and so did I wake up early for a meeting? Oh, I know what happened. Yes. I woke up for a meeting that did not happen. Yes. So my manager on Thursday was like, "Hello, we will have a meeting tomorrow at like 8 a.m. So be there or be square. And I was like, damn it! I have a meeting on Friday! And I woke up and there was no meeting. And then I got cranky because there was no meeting. And then I think I took a nap. Yes, that is what happened next. I took a nap and then I woke up. And then I got ready and I dressed up in my Bibu cosplay, which took a long time to get ready with. I did get squared. And then I was Bibu! I was Bibu in her Chunibyo cosplay situation where she's in the dark outfit. Not her original costume, but her first outfit. And that one, I wish I wore on a different day. Because, to be honest, I was at a concert the whole time that I was there for Friday. Because I didn't think the concert was going to be 3 hours long. I was at the Hime Hina concert. And at the Hime Hina concert, it was really cool and nice. And, like, the vibes were good. But I will say that, like, being 5 foot is really bad for being at a concert where they encourage standing. They were like, we encourage you to stand and cheer, and we're excited to perform for you guys. And people stood up, and would you look at that? It turns out people who are very much taller than me sat in front of me. And in front of me were a couple of empty chairs, but the row in front of that row with the without empty chairs had tall people. And so the people closer to the stage was tall, and they blocked my view. And then the people that were in the kind of empty row in front of me started sneaking into my peeky hole. I gotta draw this out for you guys somehow. Let me get out the MS Paint. Like, you guys don't understand my pain. Like, I cannot see the freaking screen when you guys are standing up. You guys cannot stand at concerts if you're sitting towards the front and you know you're taller than 5'2". That's not fair. You need to sit, because I bet if you sit, you're probably 5'2". I'm so upset about it. It's just not fair. I couldn't see any of it, and I paid a lot of money to be there. It's so not cool. It's not cool, guys. Where is it? Most people are taller than 5'2". That is a lie. Most people I know are about 5'2"-ish. Or maybe it's like birds of a feather flock together kind of moment. It doesn't matter, okay? If you sit down and you're 5'2", you should not be standing. Period. Okay, where... Paint. Okay. Look at this, people. Look at my diagram. Okay? Okay? Look at this. Me. Oh, that's not pink. I want a pink color, please. Pink. Me. So excited to be there. Yay! I'm not bald. I had hair. Oh, I was Bibu, actually. And I had twin tails. So this is me as Bibu. Right? And here is Screen. I'm pretty close. I'm pretty close to Screen. We got some sort of VIP tickets. And this is me. And here is the important rows. This is filled with people, and this is slightly filled with people. There's a one person here and one person here. And then we've got gigantic person here and gigantic person slightly shorter friend here. Okay? And you see this area. Okay, I am weirdly tall in this picture. It's more like this. Okay, guys? It's pretty bad when I was standing up. And you see this like peeky hole area in between this tall person and his shorter friend. This is what I could see. But you see how like my vision is really just like this. So you know what part of the screen I saw? I saw this part and I saw this part over his other shoulder. This guy is standing like this, and I saw this on this shoulder and this on this shoulder. And guess what? Guess where the performers were standing, guys? Guess where? Because they were standing right here. This is them. This is Hime Hina right here. Right here, okay? And do you think Hime Hina was in the top right or the top left corners? No! No, they were not! Oh, you guys can't see me. It's cut off. Here. Do you think they started performing up here? They did not start performing up here. No. Okay, but you know they conveniently did have elevated like stage moments where they would perform slightly above this guy's head. Ever so slightly above this guy's head. And, you know, I'd see that ever so often. And sometimes they would stand on this corner and they would stand on this corner and I would see them there. And then I would not see them because most of the time they were right here. Right here. Oh my god! And this is me who cannot see and is very tired of standing, attempting to see. But if I sit down, I definitely am not seeing jack poo-poo. No additional screens. Okay, but get this, okay? You see this, people? We did not address these people yet. In front of me is conveniently a set of like empty chairs and there's only 2 people kind of sitting next to each other, kind of not, because the second they started standing they started moving around. This guy went that way and guess where this guy went? This way. And guess what happens when this guy moves over this way? I cannot see over this guy's shoulder because this guy is trying to see over this guy's shoulder, and essentially I could not see the concert. I couldn't see the concert, and I didn't see anything, and it was upsetting. I couldn't, and it was so annoying because my feet hurt and I couldn't see anything, and this stupid guy, I didn't even go into more about this stupid guy. Okay, so this guy right here, he just stood there. Like, if I had to paint a picture, I bet this was him. He was standing there and like hands crossed. And he was just like this. The entire time, guys. He did not take any break. He was just like this whole time. And guys, here's me. Okay, here's me. And mind you, I am like only 2 rows behind this guy. Here is another row. Here's his row. And here's the row behind. This is me trying to look past this guy's shoulder when he is standing like this, arms crossed the whole time. He's not even partying. He's too tall. He's cut off from my window. Like, he wasn't waving light sticks. He was just standing there. His friend on his right was having a good old time. His friend was like slightly shorter than him, cheering. And this guy, absolute stoicism. Yeah, he did not even bob his head a little bit. He just was stuck there. Okay, I will admit that, like, at the very least, this guy who is getting into my line of view because he decided to move over a little bit to try and look over this guy's shoulder because he was also not that tall, but he was definitely taller than me. At the very least, he was singing along and he was, like, totally partying. He had 2 light sticks, or maybe just 1. And he bought the official ones, and he was having a grand old time. I think he, you know, at the very least, I was happy to see that this guy could see the screen, you know? I was not as big a fan, but I did pay money to take a look at, like, essentially, like, special side effects, like sparkles that were over here. Yeah. Thank you, boxes. Yeah, I was tabling on Saturday, so it was really cool. Hello, Andrew. I saw this was too shy. Oh no! You totally should have come by. Maybe I should have posted something like, if you're a viewer and a fan, come by and grab a free postcard, because I had some free leftover postcards that Bubba forgot to take with him. I signed one for Bubba and he didn't take it. He left it at my table. They should have let you bring a ladder or something. That's what I'm saying. Guys, next time I'm bringing shoes that are like this, okay? These are the heels I'm bringing next time. I hope that tall people feel very intimidated by the girl in 10-inch heels. 10-inch! Crying multi tears. I feel like even if I bring 10-inch heels, I should be allowed in with them, because that would just make me 6 foot. That would make me 6 foot, which is like, that's just tall person. Bring the seat they use for toddlers to put on top of chairs. Yeah, the goth girl stilts. Yeah. So that was my first day experience. Mind you guys, I'm doing this all in cosplay. The wig is, you know, it's hot. I'm in random. She has like a bunch of straps all over the body that are like buckles, and like my shoulders are in pain for some reason. And this guy wouldn't let me see the show. Stupid tall person. Oh. They sell folding stools at Daiso. Yeah, but I don't think you can bring in a stool. I don't think they would let you. So you'd probably just have to get shoes. Could just break this guy's kneecaps. Exactly. It's so hard being an anime girl. It is so hard being an anime girl. Glad you had a good time. Hype mug not included. Was this about the main Offkai live? No, this is about the Hime Hina concert on Friday. We're on day 1 of Offkai. Well, yeah, day 1, not day 0. Okay, enough of this business. So after the concert, which I didn't know was gonna be 3 hours long, guys. It was a long concert. This is a 3-hour concert, no intermission. I was like, damn, this is a lot of standing to not see anything. Towards the end, I only stood for songs I knew. And yeah, I was really tired after that. So then we went to go get badges, and so I didn't get my badge in the morning because I only arrived in time for the concert. So I got my badge, and the Itasha cars were really cool. We saw a lot of the Itasha cars. I will say I do feel bad for the VTubers who had meet and greets near the Itasha cars because no one was there. That felt really awkward. Yeah, there's like nobody there. Those poor VTubers, but there's a lot of cutouts. And then, did you see the Minto Pinto? I didn't see the Minto Pinto. Oh, is the car called a Pinto? Is that what you mean? I did see a mint car. I saw a Minto car. Oh, yeah. I saw it. I did see it. I saw many Uma cars, guys. I'm thinking I need to capitalize on my Uma love and make Uma merch. Because I didn't think a lot of people wanted Uma stuff at a VTuber con. But the people, they love the Uma! Do you know how big Uma is? I do, but I was thinking it was gonna be more popular at a normal anime convention. That's like saying, don't you know how big Zenless Zone Zero is? But like nobody is really selling a bunch of Zenless Zone Zero at Offkai, you know? I know, but like there's actually people cosplaying as horse there. There was many horse. There was so many horse car. There was no Zenless Zone Zero car. I didn't think that the VTuber and horse scene was so intertwined. I knew they were intertwined. Just I didn't think it was buy merch at the VTuber con of horses. The people yearn for the stables. Love the big guy in the beard with his Timberlane Oguri cosplay. I didn't see that one, but I saw another person cosplay I feel like a smaller horse that isn't as popular, and he came by my table. That was cool. Ooh, nice. Offkai mascot's horse girl, so it kind of makes sense. That is true. It is a horse girl. The horses are becoming a big. I know Tomoe Umari is also a horse girl, and she was sponsoring Artist Alley. And so that was, I mean, the horses are getting big, guys. We may see more horse VTubers in the near future. I'm feeling it. The age of sea tubers are slowly dying. Ocean fish VTubers are dying out. We are getting more horse than ever. More farm animals to come. I'm making my VTuber predictions. I am also seeing a lot of furries. like half furries. I don't know what it's called when you're like not fully cartoonized furry, but you're still an anime girl, but like you don't have human skin anymore. What stage is that? So Merm seahorse soon. Should my Halloween costume be a seahorse? Telling someone to hold their horses is telling them to be stable. Kemo Mimi? Yeah, maybe kind of Kemo Mimi. Oh, thank you for the tip! $15. Is that you, Corey? I'm not sure. You did not say hi first. Maybe not. I'm anonymous. Thank you. I'm sad I missed Uma VTuber, but then I learned there was a lot of tech problems. Oh, yeah. I heard that it actually got cancelled. Kemono Mimi is the full thing. Maybe it is the full thing. Also, let me give you a love beam. Thank you to the person that donated $15. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I also walked past that twin turbo car every day. Hello, Corey. Was it you that donated? So I can properly give my supercharged love beam. Hello, Sakurai. Welcome. Yeah, I believe her stuff was canceled, which is such a shame. It was you! Okay, awesome. One love beam coming right up. Thank you, Corey! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you so much for your 15 dono. Thank you! Okay, and then after I got my badge, I went to go eat some Chinese food. I went to a local restaurant that was nearby, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I will say it was not very spicy, and I was surprised it was not very spicy because it was very Chinese. I guess it wasn't perfectly Chinese. It was adapted Chinese. It was Chinese adapted for American Asian people and the occasional white person. So it was not spicy at all. I had to ask for some chili oil and put that on everything. Just because it's Chinese doesn't mean it's always going to be spicy. I'm aware of that, but I mean, they were spicy wontons without any real spice. we had to ask for extra chili oil for the spicy wontons, and then I believe the like beef noodle soups didn't have any spice, which I know is sometimes a thing, but usually you have like a little dot of it for color, and we had to ask for extra for that one too. You can handle spice. Not much. So Panda Express, no, it was still like a nice local Chinese restaurant that had like actual Chinese dishes, but adapted flavors perhaps. What a DTF dish? Down to F? What is DTF in this? Oh, Din Tai Fung dish. Oh yeah, Din Tai Fung doesn't have a lot of spice either. I would say it's pretty equivalent to their spice levels. Like, you need a little thing of chili oil on the side if you want to kick. I will say the Din Tai Fung spicy wontons were spicier than the ones we had in near Offkai. Or the ones I had before. I didn't have Din Tai Fung this weekend, although I really wanted it. Thank you, Kubino. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. I hope you had a wonderful stream. You do like the chicken fried rice? I love their shrimp fried rice. People also say Oh, yeah, that's exactly the combo I do. Oh my gosh, yes. So I was gonna say, people say their fried rice is pretty bland, but I like how bland it is. And then I get the chili wontons, and you add a little for like a little kick here and there. But I love the fried rice, kind of just like the nice mellowness. And then you kick it up a notch, like when you need that little extra with the sauce from the chili oil of the chili wontons. Exactly! Yeah, that's exactly what I do. yeah. Nice, Jamila! Nice, I hope you're enjoying your coloring. New York City has some pretty genuine Chinese cuisine that was really damn tasty. I had this one famous... Oh, it's literally called what? Famous Xi'an Foods? I had that one. I was about to say that one famous, but it's literally called Famous Xi'an Foods. And that is the Din Tai Fung combo. Yeah, that's the hack, guys. It's so good. People are shitting on the fried rice at Din Tai Fung, but they don't know. They don't know that you're supposed to also get wontons, and you're supposed to make it all yummy and like have a nice mellowness, and then you mix it, and like the rice is good with everything. Like the rice has a nice coating of that oily wok hei with the nice plump shrimp. Well, I like the shrimp one, so I think about the plump shrimp. Anyways, yeah. It's making me mouth water. Oh, it's Xi'an Famous Foods. Never mind, it's the other way around. But I had that one. That one was actually too spicy for me. I couldn't handle it. I'm not good with Szechuan spice. I like a nice chili pepper, not really a peppercorn. I'm bad with how numb it makes my tongue, because to me it's a little bitter, and I don't like the bitterness. And then I prepared late at night for my big day selling at the Vtuber convention for the day tables. Wok hei mentioned, ball knowledge confirmed. Yeah, it's about that wok hei. I guess the obligatory food talk of the Merm Yap session. Okay, yes. Oh, and then I think I had cookies for dessert. I think I gave myself some cookies after. So that was good. So my table! So I came to the convention hall a little late. But like everything was going according to plan, and I was setting up and kablamo, guess what? I was missing my prints, the prints display structure. That was bad. I also don't know where I left it. Anyways, had to ask my assistant to run around and find it at the places we were at, and we ended up grabbing it, but it took quite a while, and so my prints got set up late. But I will admit, to be honest, people were not really buying prints. It was a little slow in the morning, but it really started to pick up after lunch when people started coming in after lunch, and it picked up a little. I will say that I think maybe being there Friday would have been better than Saturday for selling, because people seem to be a little bit more busy seeing their friends in the hall, and they wanted to more impulsively buy. Saturday, I think people were much more reasonable with their purchases, which is good too, but I saw a lot of people didn't really want to come close to my table to take a look, and I had to beckon to them to strike up a conversation to see if I could convince them to purchase my wares that I worked hard on. Nah, bro, I definitely buy prints, especially if I want to decorate in the future. Thank you. I kind of want to make new prints, we'll say. Yeah, the first day is spending day. I went Friday and goddamn it was like expo cramped. Really? Wow. Yeah, I heard about that. Hello 4K, welcome. Sounds like your assistant could use a raise. Yeah, if only it wasn't my assistant's fault, to be honest. Cause day two stuff sells out. Yeah, that's what I was hearing too. I didn't think Friday was that good of a day because I figured people would be saving their wallets and like waiting for stuff until Sunday, but it seems that that is not the case. Either way, I probably couldn't have done Friday because I had work. Unless I, like, I don't know, took my meeting in the bathroom. Sunday? Nah. Yeah, I thought people were waiting until, like, Sunday. But, like, literally people were dipping Sunday. Nobody wanted to be there Sunday. I thought it was, like, weirdly dead on Sunday. Not like that dead. It was still bustling. But, like, people were closing up shop really early. And, like, I don't think anybody... I got too nervous on Sunday to chat with people, too. Because I don't want to take it back home. That's the day people give shit away. That's what I'm saying. I feel like people are gonna, like, give out more sales Sunday. So people, you know, they hold off until Sunday and wait. Merm has wares if you have coin. Exactly. Anyways, so Saturday comes and I'm setting up. I get set up. I have some mishaps, but in the end, everything is good. And I even dressed up a little so that I felt like I could welcome everyone and have a fun time. And so that was nice. And I think that I sold enough of what I wanted for the most part and made decent profit. It was good because I didn't really make anything that new, so that was nice. I will say I'm very happy to say that my desk mats are almost sold out. If you guys are interested in getting one now, there's only 2 left. There's only 2 left. The shipping cost is like 5 for, maybe like 10 for within US, then 20 for Canada, and I think 30 for international. I cannot tell for sure, but I will suggest if you're in the US, the shipping is less, and I've only got 2 left. So if you guys want the last of the Merm, the very last of the Merm desk mats, they are on my coffee still. It is, I probably will not be reprinting them because they're really heavy to make and have them be brought to a convention, guys. I'm so surprised that I was able to actually sell all of them. Your mat is huge, I love mine. Oh, I'm so happy to hear. Okay, that's not the right shop. I'm sorry. It's not the right shop on YouTube. It's the correct shop on Twitch. If I do, can you draw a little toast somewhere on it? I can sign it, yes. I'm willing to sign these last 2. Hold on. Let me see. Is it even available? Oh yes, it is available. There's only 2 available. Let me manage. You guys love yours! You guys are so sweet! I'm so happy you guys love yours. Limit the quantity available. 2. Save changes. Yeah. I would, but off-card drained my wallet. No, I totally understand. Also, it probably would have been better if you bought it at off-card anyways. Like, now it's awkward, you know? Bet at the end of the month you need to recover from off-card signs. Let me go grab a bank real quick. Exactly. So yeah, I'm just letting you guys know now. You don't have to rush into it, of course, but it is my last 2 of the pink relaxing sort of pose one, and I won't be reprinting it because I can't find my manufacturer. They were really good. The colors were really good and the quality was really good in my opinion. I will say the desk mat has that rubbery smell. But I think it's because it's made of rubber and like desk mats are made of rubber. I air it out for like 2 days before I use it and that pretty much solves it. I don't really know what to do about the rubberiness though. Like, aren't desk mats just rubber? They're rubber with like a fabric over top. Yeah, that was my only main concern, but like I love the way this guy did the colors. Their screen printing, whatever thing they have, was really good. And I can't find him again! He's not contacting me back, guys. So I don't know if I will make desk mats again. I did tell somebody I was going to, but They're so heavy. Yeah, just slap fish perfume on them for immersion. Exactamundo. Okay. And then... what else do we got? So the keycaps are still good. I don't think the Hollow Myth charms, I don't know if I'm gonna do a rerun of those. I probably will put them in the discount bin now that I've kind of like sealed the deal. The Vandal charms and the Merm Bathtub charm probably also going into discount bin. I'm wondering if I should do a reprint of those because I still think they're cute, but maybe like a smaller quantity. And then Cuttlefish stickers didn't do so hot, guys. You guys were not well loved as mascots. That's not my fault. You guys need to market yourselves better. How's that my fault? Damn, no one wants us. Yeah. You guys weren't very popular. But that's okay, because I cared about you guys. You guys did well last time. Just not this time. You designed us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not point any fingers here. Let's not point any fingers here. Sad cuttlefish noises in a cardboard box. Back to the basement we go. I'm just saying, you guys could put in a little bit more effort in marketing yourselves to the masses. The light sticks were a fun item. I'm glad that people were interested in them and it had people kind of take a look at the table because it was something a little different. Every day I hope to be more marketable. That's good. That's a good way of thinking. The keycap charms were not as popular as last time either, but I'm pretty okay with that. I think I just need to make a better display for them, to be honest, and kind of like, you know, kind of up the salesman talk for them. We need better PR. Put a giant buy us sign on the box. Maybe like a big adopt these pitiful creatures sign. Get some pity buys. Genius. Please adopt them before I go back to stream and insult my chat again. Adopt or they will be insulted on stream. Start threatening. I think we've got the new marketing tactics down pat, you know? We'll try these out next time. Yeah, so I thought the plain light sticks were gonna sell more actually, but people actually wanted the one with the design on it, so that was cool. I don't know if they just wanted it because there was some kind of design on it, or if they just were kind of like, well, the plain one is a little too plain compared to the one with the design on it. I felt awkward having to say like, yeah, so like that's my mascot, but we also have a plain one if you don't want to like rep me. All unsold cuttlefish will be euthanized as our shelters at capacity. No, that's so sad to think about because that's definitely referencing kill shelters, but at the same time very funny because the cuttlefishes being euthanized may encourage the masses to adopt them. Euthanize. No, I don't want to be euthanized. I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's just company policy, and I clearly am not part of that conversation, as I am just the messenger of the company that I may or may not take part in deciding. Then I accept my fate. That's good. That's good, because surely I, as the person mermaid mascot of the ARRRRRIBA company, am simply like the face of the company. I have nothing on the policies and changes and regulations that may occur. Jokes on you, I used to be in sports. I guess we're not going back to the basement. Oh, well, you know, they say all cuttlefish go to heaven. Breaking news, cuttlefish's extinction at alarming rate. She's going to end us. I don't know what to tell you. You guys are becoming an expensive liability in my stock. I mean, the heavier my stock is, the more likely I'm surely to hurt a limb, and that is a liability. Morm is going corpo mode to avoid responsibility for cuttlefishes. I don't know, okay? You really gotta take this up with HR, guys. I can hear you guys out, but I simply cannot do anything for you. There's an easy solution for that, just lift more. I am but a frail, oh, creature of the sea. I am not used to the pressure of the outside world. We need to show up as giant cuttlefishes at the booth and spin a sign that says buy one here. Yeah, you guys gotta help market yourselves as gigantic cuttlefish. Honestly, if I become a commission plushie, there has to be someone willing to pay a pretty penny. You guys were plushies at some point, and you guys are sold out, and they were really expensive to make, and I barely made back the money for them. So unfortunately, you guys are you're not coming back yet until I see there is a chance in the future for you guys to come back as marketable plushies. However, you did sell out, so that was good. That was very good. It did take like 2 years, I will say. You guys did take a little while. Curl a whale or something. We fulfilled our calling. They love us. They do kind of love you. But not in sticky form. Yeah, they don't love you as stickers. You guys are not popular. A cuttlefish joins me. One cuttlefish by my side. Look, that's you guys! I honestly forgot that I have a toggle where you guys are right here with me. Look at you. So unassuming. Soon to be. soon to meet your maker. What? Well, technically your maker is me. So cute! You are so cute! Hello, Lulu! Welcome! I think I have most of your merch. You do have most of my merch, and it is an honor. What a dedicated cuttlefish you are. Patty patties for the dedicated cuttlefish who buy my merch. Ariru, I have questions. Mermaid can swim on mud or not? Cannot. Mud is not very viscous. I'm gonna be transparent. I haven't exactly been around as much. No. You don't need to worry about that. It's okay. The plushies were a while ago. They were for 2-3 years ago. I don't remember when, actually. but they're 2-3 years ago. If a cuttlefish buys a cuttlefish plushie, does that mean we're buying ourselves? You are! You are buying your marketable form. You have your cuttlefish? Yay! I have my cuttlefish. I wore it during off-kai. My mom keeps putting her cuttlefish upside down in her display case. She has like a display case where she displays some stuff, and she always puts you guys down, upside down. I don't know why. I think she just thinks your face happens to be the other way around. I don't know. It does look funny upside down. I don't... I think she just thinks that's the way you guys are supposed to be. And I flip it over and she flips it back over herself. I don't know. Maybe she thinks you guys are in Australia. Perhaps we enjoy upside down. Yeah, maybe you guys enjoy upside down. We are buying our own freedom as cuttlefish. Yes, you could explain it like that. I suppose. Oh, it's also not that you've gotta made yourself friends with another indie VTuber too. I'm happy with that. Go support en masse the people of the world, the VTubers of the world. Find your VTuber, and then be willing to buy the merch that they make, and then I hopefully maybe they will come onto my radar and I will make them merch, and then it'll come full circle. The blood's rushing to our heads. Yeah, you guys upside down. You guys look really silly upside down. Hello, Pokeops, welcome. Yeah, and so then after the convention, guess what, guys? I went and ate more Chinese food. But this time I got Taiwanese popcorn chicken. That was so yummy. I was really enjoying that. I am planning on making indie VTuber merch. If you guys want to leave suggestions on my Twitter, it's open right now. I made a little tweet about that. Right now on my radar is Lazuli, Rocky the raccoon, Lazuli the fish of the deep blue sea or something, Essie, the sheep, and there was one more. Who else was it? Oh, Shachi! Shachi was one. Shachi, and then I know somebody said Brie at Cookie Box. I like Brie. And then who else was there? Somebody said 1 million production, but they're overseas, so I'm worried about doing JP people, because I know they have a big fan base, but I know a lot of the people I meet are probably watching Western VTubers. Said VTuber friend is only VTubing as a hobby, not trying full time. With moderator blessing about it, since chat's probably not the place to talk about it. Okay. Sure. You can tell me who they are. Or if you wanna, I guess like it's awkward to promote it in my Discord. But yeah, sure. Send me a message about who they are and maybe I'll check them out. My girl is with me at your booth. She loves your art. Oh, thank you. She's an Irium streamer. Wow, very cool. Hello, Psionic Mech. Welcome. I'm doing good. Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy. Voice of Bradley Cooper, best known for his lead role in The Hangover. No, not that one. It would be Lucky. I don't remember her last name. There's a tuber I want to ask. Where do I post? Yeah, if you guys have a VTuber you're interested in me making little merch of, here is the link to the tweet where I'm trying to collect some responses. If you guys tweet, that is. If not, you know, send it in the Discord. But yeah, I got Freya, my daughter, or Hajime, or Porcelain Maid. Oh yeah, BB Biscuit. I don't know a lot about BB Biscuit, but I like her design, and I'm thinking also Yuki Noshita Peel as a sticker or keycap charms. That was a good idea. So there's a couple of suggestions already. Iseki Raki from Aikatsu France, best friend known association of duo Minato Mio Yuki Aine. No, not that one. And the cuddle features. Hello, Sokolov. BB Biscuit is a gem. Should I make a merch for her? I want to check her out too. I like her doggy dog design with also like cute ruffles and stuff. Yes, it was Aikatsu on parade. Ah, what a poser. I saw a lot of Nimimi the mouse. I haven't watched her much, but I feel bad making merch of people that I do not know and watch. I cannot talk to the people that buy them about the merch. I cannot ask them about their Oshi. Okay, I posted. Thanks. It does help me. They probably would be happy to tell you about their Oshi. Yeah, but they could tell me and I don't know. I'm just making merch and I'm a poser. People don't say poser anymore. What's the term now? A LARPer. I am LARPing as a BB Biscuit fan if I make her merch and I don't know who she is. I only saw that she was like a new gen of Face Connect. Can you tell Ewith? Who is Ewith? I do feel bad, guys. Like, now that they are on my radar, I will probably check them out. Make it a prerequisite to buy. They must tell you about them. Corey, thank you so much for the second tip. Aw, thank you. One love beam coming right up before you have to go to the dungeon. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you. Phoebe recently dropped her iPad until it broke and now you know her. Oh no! I'm gonna assume her toe. iPads are pretty sturdy these days. Bye bye, Corey. Thank you. Good luck. Her toe. How have I never seen your full mobile art until now? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you're not the fan you think you are. Team. Oh yeah, I didn't get to day 3 yet. Okay, well, I got more Chinese food after and it was good. And then I got matcha ice cream and sesame ice cream for dessert and that was good too. So, day 3 off Kai. Bada bing, bada boom. I woke up and I dressed up and I feel like a lot of the weekends there was things that were forgotten and then I had to run around and get them, and that made us more late, and I was late, and then I came in, and then the blah blah blah. Anyways, I walked around Artist Alley a little bit and I was too nervous to go say hi to some of my artist friends. I feel kind of embarrassed that, like, I don't know, I'm coming up to them and I was gonna say like yeah, I was kind of far from the con. I was not as close as some of the hotels were. So it was, I had to make a trek there. And I didn't say hi, and in fact, I pretty much passed by them and I was like, oh look, I found their table, and then I walked away. And then I simply walked away in sadness. Yeah, that's what happened. But I at least I got to see their tables, which was nice. And so that was cool. And then I went to Offkai Relay, and that was cool. I will say some of them were obviously pre-recorded, and some of them were live though. That was cool. So I liked the relay in general. Everyone singing was really wonderful. But I noticed something weird, guys. I learned something about myself this weekend. I seem to have a problem at concerts. Not because of the short thing, but it seems that when music is playing really loudly and then I am sitting and I am starting to listen to them quite intently, I start to fall asleep. I start to really fall asleep. Like my head is nodding like this, and like their faces are getting so blurry, and my eyes are just like closing for a moment, and like my body is vibrating from the bass boosted noise, and I am completely zoned out and like nodding off. You fall asleep at concerts too, especially orchestra? Okay, but like I don't even know if I fall asleep specifically at orchestra. I feel like orchestra, classical music, people tend to relax to, but I am listening to them like go all out in their like super pumped up song with like super bass blaring, and like the lights are going crazy, and I am completely out of it and like falling asleep, guys. This happened at both the Hime Hine concert and the Offkai Relay concert, and many other concerts that I've been through. They need the BGM from this stream to keep you awake. Probably. Yeah. I did that to a VTuber once, just starting their playing their BGM IRL. Oh my. Maybe the bass is what makes you sleepy, or just the concert context. I don't know what it is. I'm thinking that it's the music. Not that I listen to music to go to sleep, but I think the music is starting to drown out in my ears, and I start to unfocus once like things start getting buzzy and loud. And if I don't know the song and it's like not something that it's catchy for me, it just starts blurring into like beats and sound, and then all of a sudden, because it's like fuzzing all my senses, I just start going to sleep. Yeah. Oh, you know who I did get to meet though? I got to meet Rico. You guys, we raided into her channel sometimes because she streams late at night, and I got to see her. So that was really cool. She's so sweet. And yeah, I got to say hi to her. No problem, boxes. I'll check it out probably after stream. Boob basted? No! Oh no, did I say boob basted? What is this? This is me inception. And like my body is vibrating from the boost boosted noise and no! I'm completely zoned. No, I said boob basted. Oh no! I don't want to baste boobs. Oh no! What is and this like, clip? My body is vibrating from the boosted noise, and I am oh no! Then step aside. Hold on. If anyone's gonna be basting boobs around here, I get to go first. I will handle the basting of boobs. You guys can stand off to the side. Clearly, I am the right person for the job, as I have it on my mind more. Get in line. Yeah. So, yeah, that was my Friday, and then I ended the relay, and then I went to go get sushi! So I enjoyed some sushi. I will say I was disappointed in the salmon that they had that day, but everything else was really yummy, and it was a nice way to celebrate a job well done at Off-Kai. So that was really great. Yay! Off-Kai recap done. Too bad we don't have a visual. Unfortunately, I do not have a boob basting. Boosting. Oh, a visual for all these recaps? I thought you were talking about the boob basting. Okay, yeah. No boob basting visual. Why would we need that? Ha ha ha. Get your mind out of the gutters, guys. Who was asking for a boob basting visual? We are all very professional and not talking about boob basting. Who did you cosplay at the concert? I was Bibu. Bibu in her Chunibyo outfit, the black one with the twin tails. Dallin, thank you so much for your membership. One love beam coming right up. Cute. Yes, thank you. I was really proud of it. Bibu based. Wait. No, wait. You're A10. I was A10. A10. How about you, A10 these nuts? Ha 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 ha. I was gonna say I was A10ing these nuts, but that would be bad, because then I was gonna these nuts myself. But then I made sure to flip it around and you guys A10 these nuts. Yeah. That's right. Got him. You were right next to Bun. I was right next to Bun. She was so sweet, and she gave me some lunch banh mi's, and that was so nice of her. She was really sweet the whole time, and I'm glad we got to chit chat a little tiny bit during the day. Did she bring Connect 4 this year? Not that I was aware of. Bun me, give you bun me. She did give me bun me. Hello, Orange! Hello, Oranges, welcome! It's nice to see you. That's sweet. She was very sweet. I wanted to come by and buy her cups, but she had already left on Sunday by the time I got there. Hello, Kiyo, welcome. Oh, I'm doing good. I may have missed that message earlier. I should have gone my favorite pink streamers together. You're missing out on super pink tables. She was in a rush. I'm sure she was. She did seem kind of frazzled. You may have contributed to part of it. Oh no! You're drinking some milk? I like to have my milk with cookies. Just woke up, schedule's cooked. Hello everyone. That is really cooked. It's so late at night. Good afternoon, are you? Hello, Mila, welcome. Hello, all my cuttlefish. Yeah, but that's the recap. Essentially, I had fun. I will say I do think I missed out on a little bit of off-kite activities by not going earlier. But I thought it was funny that we shared the space with the CrossFit people. I didn't know when the CrossFit people were there, but I saw that they were there in the morning when I was setting up for the VTuber con. They all got there super duper early and they were pumping music and doing exercise and like relay races. I didn't get to see it, but I was surprised to hear such intense exercise so early in the morning. Oh no, you downloaded a game you like, but it won't launch. Oh, that was funny. It was funny. What? Because I saw a video of them doing some workouts. I also saw there was like a kid daycare area, which I assume like parents who were really into CrossFit and wanted to go to the convention had a place to take their kids, which is nice. I will say, guys, we gotta work. I don't know if it was us or if it was the CrossFit people, but we gotta work on some public common sense. That being, let's not put our socks and our bare feet propped onto chairs. Nobody wants your dogs out in the air, bro. We need to control ourselves with that one. I saw straight up dogs out on a chair as I was walking past, and like their socks right next to it. I was absolutely baffled. Aside from that, I also saw someone completely sprawled on the ground, charging their phone but laying on their stomach in order to do so. And I thought that was kind of crazy. If you would like to sit and by your phone that is charging, I recommend just sitting with your back against the wall perhaps, and sitting with your butt on the floor and not you know, starfish in the floor. That was crazy too. Raw dogs. There were raw dogs on the seat. They did that for free. That's disgusting. Yeah. Maybe they hurt their tailbone. It is possible that that is the case. I am not sure that I would choose to lay tummy down on the carpet floor either way. It was doing that? I don't know. Do the kids do daycare CrossFit? No, but I did see a baby with a pool noodle. And she was half at it. Assume charging position. Floor germ collection speed run. Violence, time for violence. No, Anjo, this is all your own fault. You cannot be violent towards me. I've done all that I can in order to explain. Ah! Anjo, this is your fault. I am being unfairly attacked. Should have pinged on Discord. Maybe I should have pinged on Discord. I don't know, my Discord is so small. I was like, who's going from my Discord? Probably not. I'll advertise on Twitter. I will say I did not ping Discord. Ah! Okay, bye, Tsukiyo. Thank you for dropping by. Yeah, I'm not chronically online. Being on Discord counts as being chronically online? Well, I guess I would have to ping you. I'm sorry that you have a life outside of the internet. I'm sorry. I'm an internet girl. I can only exist within the internet. I cannot do it outside of the internet. You're more likely to see a notification from Discord than Twitter. This is true, but I was hoping the masses would see it more on Twitter. I didn't think my circle was going to be there. My cuttlefish is at Offkai. Unlikely. Ah. I'm being pelted. I'm being pelted with cuttlefish. Ah. I'm not calling you guys poor. I just assumed that we were rather a small and unassuming group of individuals who have a hard time going outside. Hello, Pia. Welcome. Never had Twitter. Will never make a Twitter. I'm addicted to Twitter. I have a slight problem. You need a health bar so we can see it go down with the HP redeems. Maybe there can be something. Now she's calling us basement dwellers. Are my cuttlefish truly going to deny the basement dwelling allegations? Come on. Surely not all of you guys have lives outside of this. Surely you guys are also internet addicted basement dwellers. I was outside at a con. I was there too. You didn't. How about we start turning this around? How about I'm thinking your cuttlefish radar was rather defective on Offkai stuff, because your cuttlefish radar should have sensed that I was there. I literally touched grass today. Are my cuttlefish people who touch grass? Is it true? Is this true? Oh my gosh. Also, I work once a week as a USPS rural carrier, now delivering Amazon to areas that aren't in Amazon's service area. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yes, we're definitely neat, non-grass touching basement dwelling cuttlefish. That's what I thought. Why do you think I've been away for so long? Well, well, I assumed if you had a life outside of this, you weren't going to the convention. I was just there for the homies. We hiked and went to the range and chilled at ParkCon. I saw that there was an uncontrolled fire at ParkCon. I was totally at Offkai to not spend money. Awkward! Cuttlefish radar only sees other cuttlefish. You guys are only there for each other. I bet you guys have a pretty strong ducky radar. Of course you guys have a strong ducky radar. Your friend's grill exploded. He made a banger bacon wrapped glizzy day 0 though. Oh, okay. Sausage. I ended up meeting 7 VTubers in total. It could have been 8. And you have no one to blame but yourself. Okay, I am simply I was stationary. I was stationary on Saturday, and I was there, except for the brief moment where I went to the bathroom, and I actually missed one cuttlefish who came by, and they were not able to come back. The brief moment in which I went to the bathroom. It's your fault for only being there one day. That is obviously not my fault. I wished to be there the whole weekend, but Offkite didn't want me there the whole weekend. Well, there was some mishap with the application. I actually applied to them at 11 a.m. the day they dropped their application, but I think it was not ready yet when I did that. And to be honest, I don't think my application went through, which was very awkward. And then I messaged them later. I was like, hey, did my application go through? Because it's not saying the thing that I think it should say. And yeah, I did get a weekend pass. I had to get a weekend pass in order to be there all 3 days. I was there, Ajo! I was there! You could have pinged everyone! I will say I did not ping the Discord. It's all good if you guys had fun. Exactly. Let's not focus on the details. Let's just think about how we were all there at the same time, and what a fun coincidence that is. Coincidence, perhaps. Who brought up the details first? Clearly not. I have no part in this. Let's not get bogged down in the nitty-gritty. I'm here for Mervin. Wasn't there for me. I was in one place. I moved around on Friday. Well, in Friday I was pretty much only at the Hime concert. Did you go to the concert? That would be funny if you went to the concert. Because I was at the concert. I was at the relay. Were you at the relay? If you were at those two things, you pretty much met me, I feel like. I bet we brushed shoulders. Surely. I will say that in the past, I think it was a little crazy that some people recognized me via voice without my table. And I was like, you guys know it's me. I went to like go visit some artist friend tables, and I was just buying something kind of down low, and they're like, are you ariru? And I was like, I don't even think my voice is that recognizable. The relay concert, the one whose line was capped and couldn't let anyone else in. Oh yeah, I was in the overflow. Did you get in the overflow? It sounds like you were turned away. I'm seeing that you were turned away, perhaps. I will say it wasn't even that crowded inside. It was, honestly, they should have let more people in. Evidently not. They should have let more people in. It was like, there was like still seats. Was Hime really good? It would have been really good if I could see. I would love to give you the spiel again, Oranges, in my full glory, but I will simply give you the toned down version of what happened, because all my energy was spent explaining it earlier in the stream. It's really not that big of a deal for me to explain it again. I'm really happy to explain it again. The issue is that I cannot explain it with the same amount of gusto that I did earlier. So I do recommend watching me essentially lose my marbles over what happened. But Hime was really good if I was not so short, and if the tall person that was 2 rows in front of me, who was very stoic and standing like a statue, would sit down, and he did not want to sit down, and oh, I was still mad. And then the guy in the row right in front of me, there was some empty seats in front of me, and I was looking over the tall guy's shoulder to hopefully catch a glimpse of Hina's heads, the tops of their heads, is evidently. And, well, that guy also was like, oh, we're standing and there's a lot of room in the seats next to me. I will also move into this peeky hole that Merm has. And well, he doesn't know that because he's in front of me. But essentially, my peeky hole was ruined. And so that guy's shoulder, I can't see over it. And I definitely am not seeing over the guy in front of me's head. And so I'm just looking at the top right and top left corners of the screen where nothing is happening. And as sometimes I would catch a glimpse of Hina when they moved around the stage. But yeah, I couldn't see much, sadly. So that was a bit of a bummer. I will say that guy who was standing so stoically, I wish he would sit down sometimes. He didn't want to sit down at all, and he was so tall, and I'm so mad that I didn't bring taller shoes. Tap his shoulder. He was 2 rows in front of me. I couldn't have tapped him. Even then, I'm not that strong, guys. I'm not gonna confront these people. And he wasn't even bouncing around. He wasn't like cheering. His friend was cheering though. He just stood there with his arms crossed, staring dead ahead. At least the guy that was in front of me that stole my like little viewing area over his shoulder, he was at least cheering and singing along, and he seemed to be like a big fan. So I was like, okay, at least this guy, it's worth it if he blocks my view. But the tall guy, come on, bro. You're not even partying up in the front. Sit down. So, yeah. Use a stick. Is it just me or does your character resemble Kokomi from Genshin Impact? Oh, does it? I will say, I came out before Kokomi. Well, I came out before Genshin Impact. Throw a cuttlefish at him? Yeah, next time. What I was thinking about the entire time was thinking about a water bottle and you give a little like spray to the back of the head, you know? A little and that would have been nice. that was my thoughts. But the concert was really cool because Hina did a bunch of stuff that I think like VTubers should use more in their concerts, which is basically being super silly. So what happened was they had like chairs that they would sit on and spin around on, and it was good because they knew that people can't see them at the bottom of the stage, so they had like, you know, when I say they are VTubers in a 3D world, and the 3D world has platforms, and the platforms would raise to the middle of the screen, which is really nice. I will say, I kind of just wish they were gigantic. I wish that VTubers would just become gigantic. I know it's supposed to be like simulating, like if there was like an actual like a person on the stage and that's how big they would be, but like, can we just make them like gigantic people? I really wish they were gigantic people so I could see them. Because so much of the screen is not being used. Aside from that though, I do think that they also at some point were like laying down on the chairs and pretending to swim in a like bowl, which was super silly. And then they had like some silly just like antics all around. I think like they put on a mask and were floating around the screen using the mask. And yeah, they had so many like silly little things that were really cool. Yeah, I wish they would just become large. Giant holograms, Hatsune Miku style? Yeah, just gigantic. I feel like Hatsune Miku is also trying to imitate that sort of like I'm a person on the screen moment though, from the stuff. Yes, gigantic. My sleep schedule has been annoyingly good. Is this what having a job is like? I'm really annoyed that having a job... I'm not even doing anything at my job, though, guys. Not yet, at least. I think we have a meeting tomorrow that's, like, trying to give us more assignments for stuff. But, essentially, lately, I've been waking up at, like, 7 a.m. for... You can't just say the J word, I'm sorry! I've been around normies for too much. I forgot the word is taboo. A J-O-B. I have been waking up early for the morning meetings, and then I wrap up around 4 or 5, and then I go home and, like, I eat dinner, and then I fall asleep around, like, 12. And it just feels wrong. Like, I hate how sleepy I'm getting at, like, 11, 12, 1. And then I actually fall asleep. It just feels like this is not who I am, guys. This is not who I am. I'm a late night owl who sleeps at like 3 a.m. Like, I don't like my streams. I had to schedule this one to be 8:30 today, guys. Usually my streams are at 9, 9:30. This one was scheduled for 8:30 because I knew I was gonna be tired later. Who am I? Merm losing her identity. Where am I, guys? I'm wasting away. I'm growing up. I don't want to. I don't want to go to my morning meetings. I don't want to get stuck in after work traffic. Actually, though, guys, I don't have traffic going into work or going back. Like, I actually hit the jackpot with that. I don't know how that worked. Essentially, I'm going against traffic both ways. The symptoms of being employed. You're becoming a sensible member of society. Unfortunately, I am. It's okay, Grandma Timer Man. No! No! This isn't who I am! No! So, unfortunately, I have normal waking hours now. And normal sleeping hours. And a J-O-B. But it does seem like things are settling in, and I will be hopefully streaming after work some games that I've been meaning to. I don't have any commissions in the immediate queue. I do have one that I took on for a coworker who wanted to. Guys, I found a coworker who's into VTubers. I forgot to tell you this. She has a friend who's a VTuber. And apparently she's followed me for a long time on Twitch. I don't think she actually watches Twitch aside for her friend. But like, guys, I found a fellow person on this side of the internet. That was kind of crazy. That's so cool. What? Yeah, I think she watches or she knows of Needy. I don't know how deep she's into it, but she knows the people that follow me. She like found me because I had like mentioned briefly that I like, you know, J fashion and stuff, and she's like, oh, I also like J fashion, and I was like, and then she found me, and because she follows my personal account, and I think I may or may not have. Well, you can't find it now because I unfollowed it. But like a long time ago, I had followed my own account for art with my personal account. And well, she found me through that, and I never realized I didn't take it off. Mind you, I did this back in like middle school because I wanted more followers on my art account. But you can't find it now. It's not connected anymore. I unfollowed myself. And so she found me and she was like, oh shit, wait. Actually, I think I know who you are. And I was like, that's awkward. But Yeah, so she's into VTubers, guys. And she commissioned me for her friend who's releasing a plushie. I don't know if I made it, guys. I just happened to... The universe aligned in such a way that I found someone who is part of the VTuber community as a fan, who has a friend who's a VTuber. I don't know if I should mention who her friend is, but yeah, sure, I'm making something for her, and I guess eventually you will see it. I just think she doesn't want to release it yet. I'm in the middle of drawing that. Truly a small world we live in. It is really a small world. Merm's secret identity made it 0 days into adult life. Yeah, I do think it's kind of funny though, because our other coworker friends are very much so normies. They just talk about going to concerts and, you know, like watching mainstream anime, which is totally fine. But she speaks about like anime con stuff like so casually that I don't know what to say. She just like, I think she started, okay, I felt like such a nerd when this happens though. So one of the coworkers was saying like, it was that thing where like, you know, normies, they don't have a good look for what a furry is. I am very neutral on furries. I don't know anything about the fandom. I'm not gonna say anything about them. And from what I know, my stereotype of them is that they're like weirdly in high-tech jobs and have a lot of money. That being said, I don't know if that's true, but I don't have a negative view of furries. But of course normies do, right? And we were at like a cafe all together, and one of the normie coworker friends brought up like, oh yeah, something furries, and then she mentioned like, oh, but like guys, like what do you think your fursona would be, as kind of like a joke. And she was like, yeah, and people were like, what's a fursona? She's like, well, it's kind of like, you know, like what kind of thing you would be, like for example, like I don't know, like yellow dog. And I had to pause her. I was like, wait, so that's like, are you talking about like a spirit animal? Because a fursona is completely different. A fursona is more like a character you make that kind of represents you as like a furry sort of creature. And she was like, no, I mean, I'm sure it's, you know, it's, and this one, like, the moment kind of broke after this because she was like, oh, what about like a blue platypus? And we were like, oh, haha, like, where'd you get that one? Obviously, you know, she was thinking about Phineas and Ferb. But it was like, to me, I felt like such a nerd being there in the moment and being like, actually, a fursona is not just your spirit animal. There's a difference, actually. But it was funny because my coworker who knows about VTubers like chimed in and was like, yeah, it's not really, like, do you mean spirit animal? And I was like, she knows, like, she knows. She's in deep, guys. She's not just like a casual VTuber fan, like, she knows. Insert merm as the nerd emoji. Yeah. I was like, we can't, like, let's not use terms incorrectly here, guys. So that was, I don't even know if I should have mentioned that. It's be fine as long as you don't correct them in that voice. I know. It's just very like, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Maybe I should have said like, oh yeah, my fursona is a pink fish. That would be bad, guys. I should probably just say something like, I would be like, I don't know, like a cute doggy. Yeah. So yeah, so then my coworker friend who knows about VTubers, she also like briefly mentioned, she was like, we were talking about, I think they were talking about, toxic exes, and she had brought up her toxic ex. She's like, yeah, like my toxic ex went to a con and bought a cosplay Polaroid and it was like $50, and she was much more concerned with the price because I don't know, I guess like for her, buying merch of a cosplayer is really like not that out there, you know, in terms of like dating guys who are into anime girls. Like cosplayer is gonna be on that list, I suppose, if you're dating a degen like that. and she was like, it was like $50, guys. And I was like, let's address like the elephant in the room. First of all, our normie coworker friends have no idea what we're talking about. You're talking about a cosplayer who's probably in a really like skimpy bathing suit, which is great for us to know, but they are very much so being like, what the heck are you guys talking about? I never knew you had an ex. No, this is my coworker's ex. She was talking about her anime enjoying toxic ex. And so we were talking about on the topic of like toxic exes, and she brought up hers, and I was like, why are we talking about anime conventions in a normie conversation? We gotta backtrack here. We need to backtrack here because they definitely did not have a clue what she was talking about. And I was like, I need to smooth this over so that our social standing in this group is not turned into ruin. Of course, I'm being dramatic. I don't think our normie coworker friends would do that, but I will say they were probably like confused, you know? She was talking about anime convention. They were like, oh. And I tried to be like, yes, I know what you're talking about. This is a totally normal topic to be talking about, and let's focus on how bad your ex was, so we do not talk more about the anime convention part and confuse our new friends further. So that was funny. Confuse them more. I don't want to confuse them more. I do not want to become an outcast. I am scared. Plot twist, they knew exactly what she was talking about. That would be kind of cool. I need to use Confuse Ray. What lore am I missing right now? Hello, cookies taste good. I'm talking about me being adult normie person. So what is my persona? Well, I don't know. I don't really want to be a fish if I was gonna be a fursona, but I also don't want to be just like a cat or something. I would have to think about it very long and hard. To be honest, I feel like we're on the cusp of a fursona here, because what is it, like a scaly? I feel like being a mermaid, like I don't have legs. I feel like we're in kind of deeper than most VTubers. You know what I mean? I am towing the line here. Perchance a catfish. A catfish? A catfish looks so weird though. They look weird. They remind me of you know those like martial arts, Chinese martial arts masters? They remind me of them with their long mustache. Top half cat girl, bottom half mermaid. Exactly. That's the moment. Mermaids are like Naga adjacent? What is Naga? N-A-G-A? Snake people? Oh, those snake people. I see. Is a mermaid a subtype of fursona? I'm sure it does count as a subtype of some sort. Oh yeah, something else that happened at Off Guy. I accidentally stepped on like somebody's super duper ooper long ribbon, and I felt really embarrassed in the moment because the person, I was looking around and I had noticed it. I made sure not to step on it the first time, but then I started wandering off to the other part of the artist alley, and then I stepped on it on accident, and what happened was some people who were watching the ribbon like just lay out on the floor very long were like, oh, someone's gonna step on it. They stepped on it, and they made such a scene about it, and I got really embarrassed about it. I feel like it's not my fault I stepped on it. First of all, it's on the floor where people walk at a convention. And I already did the right thing and didn't step on it the first time. And then I had to apologize for stepping on it when they put it in the way. Anyways, I wish I did not have to experience that. That was like social anxiety to the max. Is messing up somehow, you know? I stepped on it! I did! It was an accident! I was just looking around at all the art, and then I started wandering the other way, and I stepped on it. Accidents happen, but also a super duper long ribbon on the floor is bound to be stepped on. That's what I'm saying. They just kind of had it in the middle of the walkway, and they were just kind of looking at it, waiting for people to step on it. That's the confusing part, is that I think they were trying to look for people stepping on it. They didn't even move the ribbon. They weren't walking around. They just kind of like left it on the floor and were like watching it. That's the risk they take having something like that in a crowded place. That's what I'm saying. I think they just wanted to see people step on it and like make a scene about it in a sort of like minimally entertaining way. But I was slightly embarrassed by the ordeal. Because it makes you feel like you're doing something wrong, you know? And I didn't mean to do that. But also, like, it's almost like they forced my hand. Surely that was bound to happen. They knew it was going to happen. And I fell for it. I fell for it. Like a schmuck. Yeah, that ribbon was a trap. Like a fish. Like a catfish. The video is on YouTube now. I'm gonna get exposed and canceled. No. It was bait on the line. You're right. You were scammed out of your social anxiety energy. That's right. That's right. You guys understand, right? Oh yeah, I was pretty good all weekend. I do wish I could have met up with more people. It's just that like I kept forgetting things, so I was running around quite a bit, which is a bit of a bummer. Did they start crying on the ribbon? That would have been so funny. No, there was like a group of like 4 or 5 people who were like, someone's gonna step, they stepped on it. And then you heard me go, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. Yeah, that was my reenactment for you guys. Yeah, someone tried to fish me for a reaction, and I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Guys, we're really doing good with the fish puns. I wonder why people can get off time more easily. In the summertime. Wouldn't it be better, I don't know, if like everyone was getting off time kind of randomly so that it's spread out more, so you don't have like people en masse like disappearing for vacation? Because right now I feel like a lot of my managers and like my friends' managers at work are just like on vacation and we haven't gotten any work assignments, which is great for us. But like we are kind of lost and we do want to have, you know, some sort of role in the company and like show our worth in a way. But people are also talking about it for the con. They were saying like, oh, it's gonna be really hard to get time off in the springtime. And I was always wondering like, I don't know, don't you have like vacation and then you ask for it during those days? I can assume like if you're a nurse and it's like winter time, it's probably hard to get time off during that, because in the winter time I'm sure people are hurting themselves more and maybe they know that and they won't give you it. But like any other kind of like desk job that doesn't really, you know, have huge substance or like time crunches like that, most desk jobs would probably let you off, wouldn't they? Not even like desk jobs, but like let's say you're like delivering mail. Surely like, I don't know, the mail during the spring and mail during the summer is really not that different. Depends on the day. I feel like spring is easier. That's what I'm saying. I thought spring would be easier. I will say though, like there is that, what is it, like spring break time period that like where costs go up for travel. Next time you can use this to get more people to watch you. Is Offkai still in the same city? I'm gonna assume so. I haven't checked, but I don't think they have plans on moving it. They haven't moved it for the last, I think, 5 maybe? Oh, I moved to SJ last year and it's gonna be here for the foreseeable future. Oh, I thought it was always in SJ. Was it a little bit more in SF last time? I can't remember. Cali, presumably. Yeah, California. Oh yeah. Today I saw a tweet that was like, I wish there was a VTuber convention outside of California because I don't want to go to California. And as someone who loves California, I have to say, like, I don't think a VTuber con would succeed anywhere else. I think that we are lucky as California to have many Asian people who are interested in Japanese culture, and, you know, people who live here really like Asian culture, and therefore the VTuber con has been able to grow. I think perhaps that having a VTuber con in another state would have to be New York or Texas. But like, you know, I'm really thinking it probably has to be New York because Hololive hosts a lot of events there at the same time as like Anime NYC, and it seems like the turnout is good. But like, you can't diss California for essentially pioneering the VTuber con, you know. I think as a California person who loves California, I think perhaps that we should not be so harsh. VTuber con in Idaho when Alabama, Offkai, Alabama. Yeah, methinks that con will not be so popularized. Oh yeah, Atlanta does have some Japan-related events. I did hear about that. Glory to Hololive. I gotta play Holo Dreams. I gotta play. 10% sales tax my fucking ass. Okay, I will say the taxes are high. The taxes are actually ridiculously high. When I got my first paycheck, guys, from my first real big girl job, I was like, huh, when's the rest of it coming in? That was it. All of it went to taxes. And I was like, whoa. So how am I supposed to live off of this? Actually. And for some reason, they're actually paying me quite well. As a new hire, which I am extremely confused about, but like I wasn't gonna question it or bring it up to them. However, I am not understanding how people who make less than me are able to afford anything. Wait till you, okay, you know what kills me about living in California is that we have an abundance of uni, the correct uni that you eat, that you can eat, the uni that you're supposed to eat. They're overpopulating, and for some reason, the sushi restaurants are still charging mega bucks for them. And I'm like, what do you mean you're charging mega bucks for them? We have too many sea urchins. Like, they should, what's with the costs here? The supply is probably more than the demand. We are just, yeah, you can just go harvest them yourselves. And I'm like lost on why this is. Because when I went to Japan, they were even like, oh yeah, this uni is from California. And I was like, the heck? I can get this at home. And what the hell? Why? That being said, I don't like uni. I think it just tastes too briny ocean brine, and it like turns rather liquid in your mouth rather than staying like a nice thick creamy butter. And it's not really, it just kind of like really liquid after it mixes. And I prefer it to be more like a thick paste. But there's no uni that is a thick paste. I could explain it, but I don't want to get bonked. How supply and demand for sushi works. I'm sure it is due to the popularization of sushi and it being a coveted ingredient, and if they won't lower the prices, because obviously why would they do that when they could make more money? Fly to Japan and eat California food. Bafun uni is pretty good. I have not had various types of uni. I've only like tried it in some dishes here and there, and I was just kind of like, wow, that's really briny and it kind of melts in your mouth, which is basically what they say, but it melts too well. Like, it doesn't just kind of like leave like a mouthfeel, it turns into liquid. Nice rich umami taste and texture. Hello Slick Vegito. Oh, I don't want to get bonked about why California is expensive. Well, I'm gonna assume that California is expensive because of the highly coveted climate, the Mediterranean climate that we have, and then the job opportunities and the, yeah, that's what I assumed. But if you think it is something to be bonked about, probably don't say it. I don't want to have to bonk you. Usually that means it's not fresh, or worse yet, gone bad. No, I had one in Japan that was like fresh. And I was like, damn, this just kind of turned liquid. I preferred when, so the dish I had in Japan, he like mixed it with rice. It was uni rice. And like, I literally saw it turn liquid as he kind of like crushed it more a little. And for the most part, I was satisfied with it, but mostly because the rice like cooked it even more, and so it kind of got thick around the rice, but it's still not my favorite. So all the uni I've had wasn't too funky or rancid. It was just very ocean briny freshness that was buttery, but not my kind of texture. You've never been to a sushi place? I do remember that, Dallin, you said you did not have that much much food variety. Hold on, guys. My mommy is texting me. Thank you for following my crippling depression. Welcome. Oh, Sokolov, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me get you a love beam. Sorry, I'm texting my mom about my dog's sleeping situation because I was away for off Kai, and so we're wondering if he was sleeping with me. And my doggy will be sleeping. He's been happy to sad. He's been sad that he's been unable to sleep with me. He's been cranky. I know that for sure if I want sushi, I'm going to that one. That's a special buffet. Too much ocean in the ocean food. Yeah, that's where I was thrown off. I don't understand when people say like, oh, this fish is too fishy. But honestly, I get it. There's sort of like this nice freshness that comes with fish when it's not like sitting around and dying, I guess, for too long. That preserves its flavor without adding this weird like I'm a dead fish flavor. And so I was like, why would a fish be too fishy? It's a fish. But like, it truly, there is situations where it can be a little too fishy. You just kind of want it for the texture and the like fatty flavor of the flesh. But you don't want it too fishy. Another, hello Alex, welcome. A fish too fishy? Yeah, you don't want a fish to be too fishy. Confusing, I know. When you're eating eggs and all of a sudden they taste like eggs. I have heard that argument quite a bit. I've never truly experienced it that much myself, but I'm sure I've had like 1 or 2 times where I'm like, okay, this is too much egg. Too much egg for egg. But there are many people who cannot do egg if it's too much egg. Okay, guys. Let me go collect my cute doggy dog who will be joining us tonight. I'll be right back. We can take a short intermission. Duggle has been acquired. He is very happy to join me tonight. He was so excited to hear that I'm here and calling him over to bed. How polluted is this pond? Pretty polluted, pretty polluted. Okay, now may switch back and we can probably chit chat for a little tiny bit more. Welcome back, Merm, and hi, doggy. Yeah, he's already settling in to go to bed. Okay, get your last fishes in, guys. Whoever cast the line, I think Silver Fang, your fish is coming out. You've got uncommon electric catfish. I'm closing it. Very nice. Okie dokie. Right. So off guy, good. Electric catfish. That sounds fire. It just looked like a catfish, but I'm sure it's a nice type. Right, so Steam games that I want to get. I think I really want to get Hololive Dreams. Have you guys seen that yet? Did you guys see Noelle's gigantic badunkadonkers in her swimsuit outfit? This is crazy! So, I can't believe that's their first banner. When I heard you came back, I stopped casting so I didn't hold stream. Oh, thank you. And then I also want to get Road to Empress. Does that cost money? Oh, number one only costs $7.11. That's kind of funny. 25% sale. Wow. It's real people, guys. It's kind of cool. They've got real people acting in the game. How do they do that? How does that work? Is it easier to do this than to code a game? Probably not. Because you kind of have to have a set and everything for this. They have bloopers pack. Wow, that's kind of funny. I am a real people. I am an internet merm. I'm an internet merm. I really desperately want something for dessert, but I don't know what. Should I have an ice cream cone for dessert? Well, with some ice cream in it. Yes? It'll be my last dessert. Oh yeah, guys, I got a Switch. I can play Mario Kart finally. And Tomodachi Life. I'm so excited to play Mario Kart and show you guys my Mario Kart skills. I don't have Mario Kart skills, but I want to get them. So you guys you'll be hearing from my training arc before I become pro Mario Kart streamer. How to stream Switch to PC. Hardware capture card. 2 HDMI cables. 2? A lot. Why? The Switch or the Switch 2? I got the Switch. I got it from a person who didn't use it anymore. I got mine secondhand. The Mario Kart skills are the friends we made along the way. That's right. I kind of want to get a cute case for it so people don't think I'm not a cute gamer, because clearly the most important part is the cute part of the gaming. Can you stream Switch to PC without capture card? No, because you need to mod it and use an emulator. Use video capture card with viewing software. Ooh. This seems very difficult. I'll probably have to watch a video on how to do it. It is a cute gamer, not cute gamer. You guys know those videos where people are like, they say, can you say I am a gamer in Spanish? And then the person goes, soy gamer. But they cut off the video, so they just said soy gay. And that was really funny to me. And then there's these videos going around of these people being like, hi, are you straight or gay? And they would go, yeah, I'm straight. And they go, would the next guy we ask know that you are straight based off the way you look? And they go, yeah, they probably know that I'm straight. And then the next guy sees a picture of them and they go, do you think this guy is straight or gay? And they go, this guy's definitely gay. And then it repeats itself for like, I don't know, like 5 other people. And essentially everyone just thinks everybody's gay. Which is really funny. You saw that? Yeah. Yeah, everyone's gay except me. How are the Umas? Have you tried the new scenario? I haven't. I gotta do that with you guys soon though. I'm now back to my PC, like in official usage, you know? I'm settled in. Off-Kai's over. Job is settling in. So things are looking good for you guys. I did stream today, which is, you know, pretty big deal. Although something really cool that I've noticed about myself is that I've been a little bit more confident in my driving, which I was really nervous about, and I was like pretty much freaking out about driving a lot before working, mostly because I was just kind of mad at, well, we had this rant before, but I essentially like I hated how safe I was on the road, and I feel like I was essentially being a danger to people because of how safe I was, and that caused more confusion because most drivers are rather selfish. But it's more so that like I'm more comfortable on the road now rather than like freaking out about people not following the rules and things like that. So that's good, especially because I've been going out a lot for work and then joining some friends after work, and that has made me more confident in going out farther places without worrying so much about the distance. I will say though that like I'm pretty sure it's going to revert back the second I stop doing that. I think this is very much a side effect of like, yeah, I could probably drive out there for the sake of bonding with each other, but yeah, I do think that like the second I stop going out as much, I will slowly revert back to not feeling so confident about going out. I am becoming premium adult. Thank you guys. With great confidence comes great confidence. Hello Omni, thank you so much for your subscription. 56 months, almost 5 whole years. That is crazy. Wow, I remember when I didn't have online worship. I remember when we only have 1 outfit. So crazy, so proud of you. You're amazing. Thank you, Omni. You've been here for so long. I really appreciate it. I remember all the lovely songs you would make me. I really hope that was you, and I'm not mixing that up with someone else. You did make me some songs, right? Let me give you a love beam. Was it you? I hope I'm not associating that incorrectly with you. You did make me songs. Oh, nice! Thank you for the 100 bits. 1. Ding! Could you imagine if that was wrong? That'd be so awkward. Nearly 5 years of subscribing and you're not the guy who makes me socks. No, I had confidence. Trust. I only lost the confidence after I said it out loud and I was like, wait a second. Maybe I should have checked that. So what have you been up to? I just recapped Offkai, and then I was talking about games I wanted to get. And then I talked about, what was I talking about? What's one more thing? Oh, my job. I said that J.O.B. My J.O.B. Oh yes, my doggo missing me. He missed me when I was gone for Offkai. But now I'm here and he's so excited to sleep with me. He's on my bed. Nice side eye you gave. And then we did have a brief moment about basting boobs. Boob basting. I feel like confusing viewers is fair. Sometimes we share one brain cell. Exactly. I hope one day I could travel and say hi to you in a con. I would be so happy if you guys travel and come say hi to me in a con. To be fair, the fact that you remember lots of details of all the cuttable fishes is admirable. Thank you. I do my best. Guys, it's happening. I'm getting sleepy at 11. It's happening. I'm changing. I don't want to be this person. I'm not meant for this. I'm not meant for early meetings. I'm not meant for getting sleepy at 11. I love the quiet stillness of playing on my phone at 2 a.m. You don't remember details about yourself. Do I remember details about myself? It is hard to say. Actually, my keyboard specs have changed a bit. Right now I'm using I think strawberry milk ice caps linear from something. Speaking of which, I do want new keycaps. The switches are the strawberry milk ice. If you guys would be willing to fund my small obsession I got with keycaps lately, there's a pink, yellow, blue keyboard cap set. Is so pretty and I really want it, but I have not justified it yet. So if you guys help me justify it, I will have a merm themed keycap set, kind of in color. There's some flowers on it that are really cute too. Try meditating. Why am I meditating? I am able. Stretch for a bit and then do some hops. It's not good because I have an early morning meeting tomorrow. Well, it's not that early. It is only 8:30. But I would like to look somewhat presentable because I'm meeting one of my other managers who was, I think, busy for a little bit. And he was on vacation and then he was busy. So, first time meeting my second manager. So, should probably make a good impression if I can. You get the early sleep and the quiet stillness. No, I don't want to wake up at 4 a.m. That's evil. I feel like waking up at 4 a.m. is not quiet. You have birds singing, you've got chores to do, and it's like the sun is telling you to go do things. At night, it is like you are forced to not do anything because you can't do anything in the dark. Like, yes, we have light, but nobody wants you to turn them on because they're all trying to sleep. That being said, I do like having lights on to do things. I'm just saying, like, you know, there is some pressure to keep it low-key. You're not doing big chores in the morning. For example, you know, the garbage man or woman person comes by in their truck quite early in the morning, and that's very loud. And that's just like, that's the thing, is like the morning is loud. Like that is there, then the birds are singing because that is loud. And you've got people watering their gardens, chopping trees, doing construction early in the morning. And it's very tiring and God, this is rough. I didn't think that right at 11 I was going to start getting quite sleepy, but oh my gosh. I am. Are there any underwater games you've been thinking about playing? I don't know. I haven't seen any underwater games. I will say I watched some video that was like, why aren't there more mermaid games? And the conclusion was basically not very good. The video was basically like, I wish we had more mermaid games. I saw this mermaid game and this mermaid game, and I don't know, mermaid games don't last. I don't know why we don't have more mermaid games. And I was like, I thought you were going to explain why we don't have more mermaid games, but you didn't. You just also complained about not having mermaid games. You think you saw that video too? Oh yeah, I was kind of disappointed in the video, but I think it is funny that that came across my feed. I was like, whoa, niche topic I was thinking about. On days like these, adults like us want to rest. Oh, is that what we're supposed to do? Thank you, Frick. Welcome. People want legs, which is kind of boring, to be honest. That's what I'm saying. And I feel like mermaid characters are always turned into side characters. Like Dave the Diver, they are side characters. Just reskin Uma to mermaids. Easy money. Ariru is protag merm heroine in our eyes. Yeah. You guys are so sweet. To be fair, the game is called Dave the Diver. I know, but we could have Dave Mermaid Diver. It's gonna be about Dave. Well, he would be a merman. You're right. Dave needs to figure out what he wants to be, because it feels like he wants to be a mermaid. Dave is an otaku though, is he? I know he goes to see the mermaids. Please don't make him another Aquaman reskin, or worse, The Deep. I actually don't know about these like ocean games. I've heard things of them, but nothing like, nothing big. Excuse me, did you guys hear my bjorp? I hope not. I hope you did not hear my bjorp. I heard no bjorp. Okay, that's good, because I didn't do that. I didn't bjorp, in fact. Oh, thank you for... God, I'm getting sleepy. How do I make it stop? Thank you for that, Pat. Make it stop. I want to chit chat. Could have blamed it on the doggo. That's true, but he's sleeping. Coffee and ice cream. I forgot that I wanted ice cream, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm losing myself. I literally said I wanted a little dessert before bed, but all I'm thinking about is going to bed right now. Have you considered getting some sleep? But what about our bond? It's been such a long time since I've gotten to chat with you guys. Maybe actually sleep then. Should we call it here? This isn't who I am. This is because I have a job now. I swear I will come back better than ever on the weekend after I sleep in on Saturday. My eyes are watering and my nose is sniffling because I'm sleepy. This isn't me. This isn't right. I'm turning into an adult. Have you tried stretching or walking around to give your body a bit of energy? I don't even know if I have the ability to do that. Resting is important. Okay, I will pass out then. I'm gonna pass out right here, right now, and we're gonna turn it into a sleeping stream. Wow, I feel so refreshed. Need to add drool to model. Next outfit for sure. Let's go see who to raid. Wow, long time no raid. Yeah, it was very fun to chat with everyone. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. Always so happy to see you guys and chit chat about seemingly small things. Yeah. No raid for YouTube because I'm lazy to raid twice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'll tune in. Granted, I'll most likely fall asleep too. Good night, all of the cuttlefishes of the world. Though I need to find someone to raid. Who shall we raid? Who shall we raid? Oh, I did see a lot of people just chatting about Off-Kai. So let's see if anybody else is still chatting about Off-Kai, which is what we were doing. Oh my gosh, my eyes are closing. I can't get a sentence in without yawning. Maybe I should not have chosen this topic. Oh, I found one person.
Yeah, last year's was...
Okay, we go here. Oh no, cup of cocoa. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm so sorry. We're about to raid ourselves because I've suddenly gotten really sleepy. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for your raid. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Cup of Cocoa Dance Party. Thank you, thank you. I hope you guys are having a wonderful stream on your side and you guys also get some good rest. And it's wonderful to meet you guys at this time. Please do go have a good rest of your evening and maybe you'll join us for this raid too. Thank you. Oh, you do know? Okay, that's cool. Nice. Guys. Oh, guys, I was like, where's the sound? I didn't have my earbud in. I'm getting so sleepy, guys. Okay. Here's the raid message if you need it. I'd be happy if you could join us. We have one for subs and non-subs. Bada bing, bada boom. I am spreading the yawn. Good night, cuttlefishes. Good night. Bye. Good night, Andrew. Good night, Sakurai. Good night, Silverfin. Good night, Dan. Good night, Unfunctions. Good night, Overlord. Good night, River Pen. Good night. Good night, Cup of Cocoa. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night, Mary Chi. Good night. Good night, Cuttlefish. Bye bye, Alex. Good night. Good night, all the Cuttlefish.